I'm going to go on to now the number 4 of 4 in my list of ways you can invest your savings. Company sponsored retirement plan. And most of the time, this is going to come in the form of a 401k. So you have a regular job, W-2 job. Hopefully it's a good company and they offer some benefits and they offer a 401k. Sometimes, if the company is big enough and has the funds, they will even offer some kind of match, meaning if they say to you, hey, if you're going to look out for yourself and invest some money in the 401k, we'll do you a solid and we'll match some of your investment, because we want to encourage you to save and think about your future. The way it works with this is most 401ks are, you can't invest in anything you want. You can't go out just like with a regular brokerage account and buy this stock and this stock and this stock. Most of them are going to offer you a selection of 6 to 10, 12, maybe 15 funds. Usually these are going to be ETFs now, exchange traded funds. And they're often going to be either sector based, meaning, maybe it's real estate sector, REITs, maybe it's energy, I don't know. Or even more commonly, they're going to be index ETFs, meaning it's going to be an ETF that invests you in the S&P 500 market index or the Russell 2000, or it's going to be like an all market fund or an international equities fund, and then also have some fixed income options, bond funds, perhaps corporate bonds of some kind, municipals of some kind, and give you a small menu of things for you to build your own portfolio. And that was going to fall kind of into what I described in my other video as sort of the Boglehead philosophy or methodology of investing. Now, some 401ks today have added the robo-advisor element as well, where they say, hey, if you want, you can pick your own investments, but we don't even recommend that. We recommend you use a robot. Just tell the robot what your deal is, a la have that onboarding interview, and then the robot will pick your asset allocation, and that it will rebalance it every year going forward based on your age and any other additional input information you give it. So the robot usually comes these days with a company-sponsored 401k. So those are the top 4 ways. I'm going to throw one little extra way on top, being we're talking about 401ks. If you are self-employed, have you not, and when I say this, meaning you don't own a business that has employees, because if you did, you would have to create a company-sponsored plan. But if you are like a consultant like me and you have a corp, or you're an independent contractor and it's just you or you and your spouse, you can get what's called a solo 401k, sometimes also called a self-employed 401k, and have your own little 401k for yourself. The benefit of that over an IRA is that you can put more money into it. Another similar product would be a SEP IRA, self-employed IRA. The solo 401k, in my opinion, is superior over that because you can put more money into it with meeting less criteria. So that's a whole another video on itself. But even as a self-employed or independent contractor, you can kind of do the number 4 approach if you wanted to. But usually, even though you're putting it technically in a 401k, you kind of do it yourself when it comes to the investments.